Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this match between India and England. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the dashing David Gower.
Well, others, thanks to that warm introduction, I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And it's a very batter-friendly pitch. There's not going to be much for the bowlers. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Nice information there from David Gower. We're going down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Looking like a batting paradise out there. Easy decision, and the captain will be hoping the team can get plenty of runs on the board.
Wokes has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Great work. Yeah! Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Absolutely nailed it.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Right off the middle of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Wood coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Finds the edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually, to get back and play it like that.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Super shot, that.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Yep.
Great shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Wokes from the north end. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No!
More decisive running may have gotten them two. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. A couple on offer here.
The third was there, they would have made it easily. They've instead opted to play it safe. Maybe a little too safe.
Yep.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
Too wide, it was there to be hit and it was really given the treatment.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Nice shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
50 comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Over. India are 56 for 1.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
This batter really is the key now, picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
Yep.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good return there, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Rashid, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Sweated on the full and straight one. Brilliant shot back past the bowler.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep, yep. No,
Collects
no, no.
that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep. No.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
Yep, yep. No, no, no.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Stokes, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Edged it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Great catch. First ball of the over.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Middle that one. Great timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Drives and misses everything. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yep. No.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Got that away nicely.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Wait there.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
11 runs added there. India are 125 for 3.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Nicely played.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Caught! Gone!
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
And with that, they're off the mark. Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Timed that brilliantly.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, that's a spot. No!
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. This could be out.
Yep.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Massive edge. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round. Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yeah.
Tricky, well played.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs. Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
6 runs added in the over. India are 170 for 6. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Thrashed away, what a shot.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Too full, got what it deserved.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Curran with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Got right in behind it.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Huge edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder. There's trouble here. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Good shot. It's found the gap. Three added in that over. India are 187 for 7. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
That was a great slower ball. That played havoc with the timing of the shot, and luckily it hasn't taken the wicket as it flew through.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep. No.
Decisive running might have got them too. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely. That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper. A little late on that, no run scored.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. India are 193 for 7.
Yep.
Big edge. Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Yep. No.
Needs to be on target.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Massive chance. Could that be out? Looks so.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
195 for 8. The new batsman heading out to the
Yep.
crease.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yep.
Oh, faintest of sounds. No one to catch it, though.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
7 runs added there. India are 200 for 8. And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 201 runs.
A few moves made in the field.
Perfect technique and placement.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
It's the new batter.
Hales comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep.
Edge! Amazing delivery!
Immediately underway with some runs.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Got hold of it, a pretty good bouncer, enough control to get it away.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Edge! What a ball!
The first over.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Edge! Unplayable! Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Hales shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. 5 runs added there. England are 19 for none. Singh from the south end.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Bowler is confident on this one. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yes. Yep, yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Wait.
India kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown. Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yeah, yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yes.
Right out of the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting. Yeah, yep. Waiting.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. England are 30. Seven for none.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly. Good work there on the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Yes.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
That's the over. England are 46 for none. This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be really trying to push the scoring rate along.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
So there's going to be some opportunities for the batters with the changes to the field here.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it's seen so early. Got onto the back foot quickly and just pushes away behind square. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
End of the over. England are 52 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Yep. Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Waiting.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Drives and misses everything.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
It's a very tidy over, but they're still searching for that first wicket. Maybe it's just around the corner. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep. Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Good catch. Out.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Got that away nicely.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Yes.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep, yep. Yep.
Time that brilliantly.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yes.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yep. Yep, yep. Bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Over. England are 87 for 1.
Yes. Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
Yep.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Yep, yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
97 for 1.
End of the over. 10 runs coming from it. England are 97 for 1. Patel is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the south end.
Yep.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Straight to the fielder. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Right on.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Good return back from the deep. There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle. Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. Captain's going to change things around in the field. That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Big edge.
Floated that one up and hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was a slow ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got it perfectly off the bat and timed beautifully.
17 runs added there. England are 128 for 2. Super piece of timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Huge edge. Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Got all of it, and for 6. It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Middle that one, great timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Power and precision in that shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle. Times it nicely.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Right there.
Great shot.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
And with that, they're off the mark.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. England are 166 for 3.
some adjustments to the field.
Into the final over. Just too many runs needed to get victory, unless the bowling goes completely awry.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Yep. Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
And that brings up the half century for this batsman.
Well, that's the 50. Blink and you'd miss it. There has been some really good batting strokes. Just masterful play.
Thick edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket. It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
That's a great win. It really did seem that the first innings display had put enough runs on the board and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again.